Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this live stream, I'll be covering the level pack / quote-unquote fan game Mega Man Zeta Force by Roger 2. I won't be covering any other levels other than this one, so I'll begin with the intro stage, with 29 plays and a score of 7. Welcome to the stream, Dibuman, Mr. Lee, Rajolt, YouTube, J9, Sylveon, Jedox, Snivy, and anyone else who I missed. By the way, those are the selection of RMs. Please vote on them. Now, I didn't actually cover this level back in the previous live stream, but for the sake of this level pack, I'll cover it again. Now let's see if these carry over between levels. And if you're wondering about the short 5-minute delay, that's because of something else that came up. And on a related note in the back end, my Let's Try video of 30XX is half done. I finished a full playthrough with Nina. I'm gonna do Ace next. I would go to the left, but it's kind of a risky maneuver. And there's no reason to actually go to the left. Tom B it is. Controls are smooth as butter in that game. Hey, Blast. Yep. Let's see how it turns out. I'm hoping it's not going to be horrible. My expectations are pretty low, in fact. Forget having hype. I'm just hoping the movie becomes as good as the Sonic movie. I know the Sonic movie isn't really that good either, but hey, when you have low standards, that's much better than what we expected. I'm going to be playing Rockman 6 Shadow Game to complete the trilogy. Or semi-accurate. That's why I'm saying it's like the Sonic movie. Thanks to T-Lopes and others, they were able to redesign him and it looks much more accurate. Or if that's not possible, Dibuman, something like the one from the Ruby Spears cartoon. Or they can go for a hybrid approach. Again, S is better than RE, and Shadow Game, I suppose, is better too. The reason why that happened is because of Capcom USA. Originally they were going to use the original Japanese designs, but Capcom USA disagreed. But yeah, the Ruby Spears renditions are fairly accurate. maybe not fairly accurate is the word to use, faithful. All the arms are recognizable to their original counterparts, while looking more adult-like, or teenager-like. So first stop is Tomb Man, with 135 plays and a score of 38. Even if Paramount is loyal to the fanbase, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a good film. On YouTube. Does Proto Man take extra damage? Thank you, Proto Player. I'll cover it next week. During this stream, I'm only covering levels from this level pack. Oh, that's famous. That's how we got Bad Box on Mega Man. And Man. Don't worry, it'll be the first level covered next week. Next week's gonna be busy. Yeah, I know. I'm playing it really safe. Oops. The Ruby Spears cartoon had 2 seasons, correct? Gotcha. Yeah, that's fully charged, J9. I know Ruby Spears had more than a few weird moments, but I wouldn't call the entire anime series weird. It's certainly more grounded than, for example, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Which is a shame, as there's quite a bit of meme material from the later episodes. This day's main challenges: Teleporter and Quicksand. Why does it fade to black up there? That kind of looks off. It almost looks like we're tapering off the space. I was hoping I could make it. Hello, patio. Oh yeah, we can't forget about Brightman too, the supposedly smartest RM in the world. That meme was picked up on Dongs and Word of -1 and Magma1 too. Hey Jaden. Yeah, I love Blade's remix team. It gives a somewhat tragic feel. Oh yeah, and Toad Man is actually a legitimate threat. It's amazing how dangerous the Rain Flush is when he can hide. Behold, the most dangerous enemy in the stage. I did. Yeah, that's the one where he used the Flash Stopper on several people. Yeah, he was a legitimate threat. Sadly, the episode was stupid. That was the episode where the robotic dinosaurs. That was also the very strange scenario where Toad Man effectively used the Rain Flash on Dr. Light, or tried to. Nah, the Scout's more effective, and faster. If we want to talk about an equivalent to the Scout in Mega Man, it'd most likely be Quick Man, or any of the faster arms. Okay, who's up next? This was a decent level. I'll evaluate these levels both individually and as a group. Sorry, LaCoin, I'm not accepting any IDs tonight. Seconds. Which actually isn't too bad if they're literally following the true three laws of robotics from iRobot, the original novel, then yes, it is possible for that to happen. Because the definition of harm is actually, if not taught properly, can be quite nebulous. Frankly, if I were to consider Ruby Spears cartoons, I wouldn't put it out of Wily to design robots to directly harm humans, or at least... Hazard Woman wins with 2 or 3 votes. 15 plays, score 7. Oh, don't remind me of that one, Jedok. That was simply insane. Let's see, what would I get from the boss? I guess fair shot then. First of all, it's rather not safe for work. Yep, Type Woman. That's also the one where characters are literally roboticized. See Roll's backstory. Seriously, that's not safe for work in the violent category. If I recall correctly, Roll used to be a human. Same with Kalinka. Wait, you mean literal vending machine or... I remember seeing some pages on TV Tropes and yeah, that was simply out there. I can see why this is called Hazard Woman. We have acid, fires, and a slipping hazard. Not to mention the snappers. If there's one thing to be taken from the comic, it's that. Just look up some pages. Just be sure, be careful though, some of them are not safe for work. I watched that as a kid. In a way though, I have more lenience for off-the-wall adaptations of Mario. That's been a more oddball series anyways, in terms of what is allowed and what isn't. Especially back then, because the Super Show was made after the first game. It was made before SMB 3. Yeah, I love that theme song. Imagine casting a pro wrestler as Mario in the live-action sections. Another decent stage. Used almost every hazard, minus the firewalls. Don't worry, Pixel Boy, you're only about 20 minutes late. Well, more like 18. Sonar Man wins with 4 votes. 13 plays, score 5. So I already completed the desert stage, the mixed stage. What kind of stage is this going to be? The water stage? Ow. Off to a great start already. The space/ice stage? So, ice and lasers. Doesn't work that way. Can't shoot you like that either. There. Come on now, J9. Let's not go there. Thunder Man, Jaden. By the way, don't use that. I am Rajolt. Well, that Boomin didn't do that one. He only brought out the name. You brought that part of it. You're not in trouble, Mr. Lee, just pointing things out. Well, rats. I don't, sadly. I don't really pay that much attention to the Mega Man YouTube sphere. when I really should more. I knew it. Sun beats darkness. How do I shoot so quickly, Rajold? I bound 2 buttons to fire, and I alternate between them rapidly. And if that doesn't happen, Mr. Lee, but we always have Kroby with his modding skills. Hubble Woman wins with 7 votes, with 17 plays and a score of 4. Greatest vote total yet. There are 8 Roadmasters and 5 Fortress status in this game, no second Fortresses. I'll take a look at them later, Jaden. Thanks for pointing it out. Okay, I'll alternate between Mega Man and Proto Man for this. I really need a better spammable weapon. Stronger. Congrats to them, Congrats to them. I probably ship Dive Man instead of Magnet. That's not quite that easy, YouTube. We don't know how difficult it is to mod new stuff. Especially completing new bosses. Or if you want to go with irony, he's a chick repulsor. Yeah, that's fine. Some of the YouTubers I watch cost quite a bit. Well... In terms of design, I think Dark Man is more memorable. Design as in aesthetically, or graphically. The one with legs. This probably isn't a weakness, but it works good enough. The last one. Halfway through. Storm Woman wins with 5 votes. 30 plays, score 6. Resistance? Mind you, I'm actually thinking of getting another moderator for the other streams, but I'll discuss that in private. What is Crystal Man's power supposed to be? I have the Noise Crush, Rain Flush, and Barrier Shot. Not Thunder. Okay, it's probably the Jewel Satellite then. Just doing that so it's a bit more convenient for timestamp watchers. VRJ9. Just that they're not really that funny. What does that say down there? I swear that says something. The reason why I picked Woman is because they keep a level head even if they disagree. That's the thing, I don't necessarily agree with them with all of their decisions of what they consider to be good games, good game design, but I respect them. Same with Queen Monica, and a few other people in chat who I'm interested in making mods, or temp mods. Because I really need a mod for the morning streams and the other evening streams. And that's perfectly fine. After all, you're doing this in your spare time. So sand and rain. When this stage said it was going to be a storm, I expected a sky stage, not a stage at the ground level. They look decent, I'd say. Okay to decent. Could use some improvement, but it's fine, I guess. If you want further improvement, you probably need custom assets. Goodbye, sheep man. That was okay to decent. Nah, it felt kind of lackluster compared to the previous stages, but I guess it's okay. It's only 3 arms left. If you need to take a break from being a mod type woman, let me know and you can temporarily step down. "15 seconds left." Well, actually, 40 seconds left. Castle Man wins with 4 votes, 47 plays, score 14. My current opinion on this entire level pack is that it's okay to decent. It's not as good as, for example, last week's level pack, but I say it's somewhere around currently and heavy release level pack Fierce Battle Bots. It's been a while since I last heard this team. Oops. I'd like to see one of those, or even a fan game. There are only 7 unique RMs split from there. See Caricato's designs, for instance, for translation. Whoa. Probably move this down one screen, maybe? Wasn't too bad, though. You know what the sad thing is? I can't carry over these E&M tanks between stages. That's one of my critiques. Here's BattleBots 4 and Android Attack 3 fixed this problem. I wish this one did too. Just put a stockpile of E&M tanks in the starting room. That resolves that problem. And gives another reason to actually safeguard your E&M tanks. Otherwise, you might as well use them during the boss battles. Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the level playthrough of Boundless Network from Magma 3? One of the excluded levels? Boundless Network is the name. That had an idea of a linear version of it. It looked cool, but it had a few problems with its setup. If I get permission, I'll probably do it as an extra video for my Let's Play. Failed, Aunt-Eddie. I think you said something along those lines. Whoa. That could have ended in tragedy. Starting from 1100, going all the way to the early 21st century. Easy. Only 2 RMs left, Builder or Shrapnel. Reminiscence of the Divine Abyss? Is that a novel or audio drama? Builder Man wins with 5 votes, with 13 plays and a score of 2. That leaves Shrapnel Man for last. Ah, so there was a novel. I guess we get the pile driver after this. Or stage. I like the aesthetic of this first screen especially. The combination of the rocky tiles combined with the construction site and the forest. They mesh together pretty well. Don't get me started with Breaking Guard and Nier. I mean, it makes sense why this is in the forest. They need to chop down the wood and rock for resources. Speaking of building blocks, precisely, that woman. Sure, why not, Sylveon? I'm still waiting for a Mega Man vs. Evolutions fan game, or Pokemon. That stage looked more intimidating than it actually was. Well, it does. It's a straight line for the most part. The only stages that have some modicum of level design are the avatar stages. And that's at the end. It's the pile driver then, isn't it? He's still weak to this, however. I mean, he doesn't Need to get slowed down. And considering Castlevania, that is a legitimate question to ask. Goodbye. No, he's actually weak to the Blade Cracker. So that leaves Shrapnel Man for last. 26 plays, score 5. That's because I sometimes, more often than not, focus on defeating the bosses faster. I could no damage most of the bosses on the flat terrain, but on unique terrain, that really depends. Despite Proto Man taking double damage, I kind of feel is better suited for the boss battles. Whereas for the stages themselves, Mega Man is better. Quote-unquote better. I'm not Raw Metrol or Kevil after all. Shame Kevil disappeared. I wanted him to finish perfect running X8. I see. Well, it's nice to hear they haven't completely disappeared. A demonstration of me having poor timing. Which ROM hacks did he play specifically? I'm curious. We're almost at the end. The things I want to see are the War in 1997 and I don't know what else I'd like. That's the faster fire. Isn't Julius canonically the strongest of the Belmonts? Got it. So that's all 8 Royal defeated, another decent to okay stage. I'll be right back in a moment. With the Irons defeated, it's time to go through the Fortress stages, starting out with Zeta Fortress 1, External Computing, Mega Man, with 2 plays and a score -1. So this time we're forced to play as different characters. A -1 score doesn't really mean much to me. Oh, don't remind me, Jadok. So starting from the Fortress stages, we're forced to play as certain characters. We'll see about that. It may become 0 after I'm done with it. I don't have any J9. If you're talking about the crazy streams I had, well, That can be its own whole video. The craziest one is when I had a Battle Network crossover with a fantasy anime. Things got really interesting there. Then there was that dream starring the next generation characters of Battle Network. Where the impetus of the plot was Regal's kids got kidnapped. Gosh, there are a lot of games I'd like to live stream, especially from the Steam Summer Games Festival, but I can't as my computer isn't powerful enough. If it was powerful enough, I would have, for example, live streamed 30XX. Rats, Oops, nope, I'm stuck. I was hoping I had a wheel cutter for a moment. That's reaching J9. Check Super Metal Sonic's 360's playthrough. That'll probably have your answer. With some of his attacks, Wizard Man definitely. Cold Man, I don't know. Like many forces, then Rajolt. Same here, Patio. I talked about it in the morning, how we really should have different plots, not starring Wily directly. What's this, rematches? Rematches. In the first stage, that's really different. I approve. Usually we have to wait 3 stages, but no, we're immediately sent into the fray. I haven't seen any level pack do this, or even fangame. Joel, where did he come in? We know what your weakness is already. Yeah, I like that change. We really should have dumped Sigma as a villain much earlier. Having Illuminate was a great idea. Shame their plot wasn't really developed as much as I'd hoped it would be. Man mission was also a side plot, so I counted a bit differently. This castle is 5 stages long. I keep falling for these tricks in the spike fall sections. Good thing there's infinite lives, otherwise I would have game overed by this point. This is one of those sections where I wish I had slow scrolling enabled. Nope, I can't cheese it. I'm not skilled enough. Perfect steal there. Should have paid more attention. Another perfect steal. Bye, sniper. How I wish I had a piercing weapon. I guess this'll do. The stages are certainly getting longer though. Find our top, whatever you are. I think I'd like you better if you didn't take as much damage from everything. Half damage would be fine. You missed most of the magnet. Thanks for the backstory, by the way. A difficulty spike compared to the previous stages, which were that difficult, but I guess it's fine. The hardest part was the spike falls. So now we're jumping to Proto Man, who is entering Zeta Fortress 2, the power station Z. 6th place, score 0. Here we go. Heading the fortress from the other side. Novel. And failing immediately. I really need to disable that. Really? I let go of the fire button. The following tradition, this is the water stage. You wanna play this game? Let's do it then. Hello Banta, welcome to the stream. Currently going through the fortress stages. Another Spikefall section, which wasn't actually a Spikefall section. I need healing. Insert memes here. The title already stated which character we're playing as J9. If you don't like the stage, you can leave. Besides, we'll be swapping over to Mega Man after this. And the protocol is up there, on the right side. I suppose that area has been walled off, so... Ah, that was much shorter than the last stage. I quite a lot. Also, this boss didn't need to take more damage. Oh, it's only midpoint. Pretty much, Panta. That's it, pile driver time. Really, he's more angry than a bully. He just wants to defeat Mega Man. Will E-Pat Stew still be on? Or she could like the color black. Uh-oh. That's why I love the pile driver. It's quickly rocketed up to being one of my favorite utilities. I'm liking Stage 2 more than Stage 1, to be honest. Each one of these stages is 6 to 7 minutes long, so not short ones either. Some ways easier than the previous fortress. This was much easier than the previous spike drop. Back to Mega Man in Zeta Fortress 3 with heat storage. 7 plays, score of 2. In terms of death count, this level pack is one of the harder ones. In some ways harder than Android Type 3, but it's not even distributed in terms of deaths. It's a combination of mind competence and spike drops. No thank you, I'm going in here. Time for the next set of rematches. Only Mega Man has to go through them, it seems. What is your weakness then? Metal Blade? Explosives? Acid? Is it this? Oh, of all the things, it's this. K9, please don't spam emojis. Alright, I want to make something clear. This stream is PG-13, so what he said is fine. Plus he censored it. So he's not getting into trouble. And the boss arenas are different too. Let's see, this is probably the Blade Cracker then. Yeah. I'll cover them during the Saturday streams, morning streams. It's electricity of all things. Not the longest level pack I've played. Steel patios, for example, for something that's really long. This jump. To be fair, that was a bug in Mega Man 7. Well, you've gotten better at the patio. Your levels aren't as long as that level pack. The issue with that is that was too unfocused. That's it. Explosion time. Or not. It moves about the same pace as I run. Combined with the light blocks, blackout blocks, whatever you call them, they make for a menacing combination. They actually move a bit faster than I can run. I need to slide in order to outpace it. After 5 deaths, not too bad. You again. That way it's faster, but not so fast to destroy the boss quickly. And it didn't lag as much, so that's fine. One of my favorite levels yet. Going back to Proto Man with Zeta Fortress 4, internal testing, 13 plays, score negative. You are there in the start. You missed the intro stage, 8 arm stages, and 3 fortress stages. Only 2 stages left. Well, out to you. It doesn't really feel like rock and roll, to be honest. It feels harder, especially the spike drop sections. If I have enough time afterwards, well, actually this doesn't concern you, so no worries. If you watch my channel for long enough, you probably know which games I'm gonna let's try, in addition to 30XX. Wow, look at the damage. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't notice the spike there until the end. I thought it was part of the train for a moment. This time, do it properly. Look at that skull. Easy button. Well, if you're so eager. If they had boomerangs, perhaps. You need a special weapon to get across here without taking damage. Otherwise, how will you hit the Sniper Joe? Not that that's a problem for me. Just want to point that out. That was scary. I couldn't see what was ahead. I see your face. Well, the bomb was easy. Time for the hard part. It's that or the fair shot. Excuse me. Didn't I? I thought I did myself. Hey, Evie. The hardest stage of this fortress is probably 1. Only for the spike falling section. In any case, it's time to go through Zeta Fortress 5, Zeta Core, Zeta Force. 14 plays, score 0. Darn, I thought I did. Sorry. This is it, everyone. Now we rapidly swap between two, or swap between two for these sections. What happens if we kept going up the ladder? This reminds me of rock and roll in a way, because all these gimmicks we've seen before in the previous RM stages individually, now I go through them in a gauntlet, and rapidly swapping between the characters. The enemy selection is simpler, however. Gee, thank you, jumping. Holding left. Failing to time it. It's kind of bland too, but I suppose it works for a more subdued setting. So close. Too soon. Alright, let me try doing this correctly then. The problem is timing this last one. And if the controls actually... There's one thing I like turning XX is for... It's the controls. They're smooth as butter. This one, however, feels like sometimes the engine is working against me. Not for me. Okay. Is this the way you're supposed to do it? That's probably why I got a negative score. Okay, fine, I'll do this. Do you have a weakness? Oh, I was hoping it'd be Proto Man. Especially with this sort of jumping. Easy route. Alright, M-Tank time. The problem is, again, if this was something like the Mega Mix engine, this wouldn't actually be too bad. But this is not, so you can have a very wonky stuff happening. Simply isn't good enough for these sorts of jumps. That's why I'd rather just use this. Otherwise, getting up there is a nightmare. Okay, one down. The hard part now. Can't move. Alright, I'm just gonna stay here and defeat the boss this way. Again, the problem is sliding jumping off that. Combine that with all the projectiles coming in, and you end up with a frustrating battle. I could have done this earlier and made the whole boss trivialized, but I wanted to play a bit more fair. And there we have it. The Zeta Masters have been destroyed. A tough ending, somewhat frustrating, but it's over. So time for me to give my overall thoughts on this level pack. It's okay to decent. Probably leaning more on the decent side. Some of the ARM stages were fun. Hazard Woman, Hubble Woman, Sonar Man, Tomb Man, or Tomb Man, I mean. Others were just okay, like the rest of them. Fortresses ranged the gamut from being okay to decent. I still say that Zeta Fortress 1 and 5 are the hardest. 1 for the spikefall sections, 5 because this boss battle. I really wish we could carry over E-Tanks from the previous levels, or have more over here. The final boss needs it. GG otherwise, you did a decent job. And I enjoyed my time here. So thanks for watching, everyone. Next Saturday, in the evening, I'll probably cover either Snivy or someone else's level pack. Or finish the rest of Darkness's level pack, we'll see. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Good night.